I missed y'all so much, but I just had to I had to redo this episode because the last one was glitching out, and every time I said something, it would just like repeat it. It was so that was so weird but funny at the same time. Okay, so you're probably wondering like why is she just now returning back after like 2.5 months of like being gone and abandoning us? Like where have you been, mother? Well, mother's here now, darling. So yeah, I missed you guys so much. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm so sorry I'm not inconsistent with my podcasting. I really do love it. I really do love my podcast more than you guys think. But besides me loving y'all, well, there's nothing. Yeah. Well, yeah, I love you guys so much. But other than that, today we're going to be discussing Wattpad and why it is such a great place, but it is also confusing and scary. If you were around like the 2014-ish to up now era, like you know what most of my fangirls know what Wattpad is. I shouldn't have to explain what Wattpad is because Wattpad is truly a great place. I love Wattpad with a passion though, because I feel like Wattpad is one of those places. I don't know about you, but besides Wattpad, Pinterest, and TikTok, Wattpad is definitely my Wattpad. Wattpad is definitely my comfort app. I think that Wattpad maybe is one of those places that I highly suggest for people who definitely like writing. But besides that, I just Wattpad is just one of those places that I love genuinely. I don't know. I feel strongly about it. I feel like it's just one of those places that you just have to fall in love with immediately. Although it can be an unsafe place for people under the age of 11, I feel like Wattpad is definitely just like one of those places that I don't know how to explain it. It's just there's a lot to unpack here. First, just something I want to get out of the way. Let's talk about smut writing. If you're listening to this right now with a smile on your face, then you probably are a smut writer. Have I ever written a smut? No. Have I read it? Yes, but I read it. Okay, so the first time I ever read a smut, it was because I was bored. I'd written at least 5 chapters of one of my books, and like I don't know, I was just bored. I was just looking up random TikTokers, and I found, I think it was like Hype House or Sway Boy smut stories. It was something like that. And I think the first episode that I started off with was like Jaden Hostler or like Griffin. I don't even know, guys. It was just one of those traumatizing moments. And I was just reading it. I was like, what is this? And then I just went down a whole loophole of like smart about TikTokers. It was scary, but it was interesting at the same time. So I'm not complaining, but it was definitely one of those things that I was like, okay. I mean, I read it because it was funny, but it was just interesting to see what all these young girls could come up with so quickly. Most of these lasted like at least an hour long, so like a lot to unpack. Like you had the beginning, the middle, and the very end, when they were both just like, pew! And then it would be like those POV type ones, so it definitely just make it awkward. So, I mean, yeah, but in my opinion, I don't even know how to say this. I know that Wattpad was back in like the diggity day. It was like unsafe, scary place. I mean, the community can be brightening, but the Wattpad is definitely a weird place. You can go down a rabbit hole of just a bunch of messed up, scary stuff. Specifically smut. But people will also cyberbully you on there. Never happened to me. Although I did get in a fight with this British lady about I made a grammar mistake and she just went off on me. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know what you expect me to say. But yeah. I like Wattpad. I love it. It's like therapy. It's definitely very therapeutic. I definitely think that some of us don't need to be on Wattpad. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow your dreams, no, but I'm saying Wattpad is not for everyone, guys. It's not scary. I mean, it is scary. What am I saying? I'm sorry. It is scary, but I just feel like if you're not meant for writing and you don't know what you're trying to write about, people will definitely bully you on there. So take my advice and just save yourself now. These people, although Wattpad is getting a little bit more like they're restricting a little bit more stuff, but people will still attack you with no real regards of your feelings. So, yeah. I mean, I'm a pretty nice Wattpad writer. I've never read a smut. I was thinking about it the other day because I don't know. I was writing in my Mafia books because I have a weird experience with Mafia. If you guys know, if you don't know, ow! I just had my tooth on the mic. And I was thinking about it. I was thinking that I wrote a slight smut, but it was like a little bit PG-13ish type vibe. Okay, my Wattpad account is pretty clean cut. I mean, there's cursing, there's drugs and alcohol involved. There's adult matters, but it's not like smut. Okay, I don't have a book just straight on smut. Although, I mean, my friend Jada did it, and she got 34K off of it. I actually have a collab book with her. It's called Tainted Fate. It's an assassin story. We just started out, so I suggest you guys go get our reads up on that. I'll definitely put my Wattpad at in the description thing. I normally don't forget, but if I do, I'm sorry. I'll name all of my Wattpad books. I have my Not Your Angel, which is a sequel to The Ones Who Watch Us Sleep, which is one of my favorite books I'm most proud of. 364 views. 364. So proud of it. And then I also have my Mafia Love, which is aka about the Mafia. I'm also proud of that. Tainted Fate, my collab book with Jada. Princess, that's another good book you guys should read. Field of Fruit, one of my other favorite books. You and Kyrie. It actually has 714 views, and a girl actually added to her smut collection. So yeah, it's called You and Kyrie. It's about that TikToker Kyrie from TikTok that hangs out, like, he's part of the Jersey Boys, I guess. I don't really know a lot about him. I just know I like followed him, and people liked it, and I know his friends. So I mean, yeah, I guess I don't really know. And then I have Heather's Generation X, which is like one of my first ever like good starting off books. They got number one on the teen rom-com list. Number one. It got number one. It had like 61 views. Now it has like 66. And I wrote that a long time ago. So I don't really know. You guys can go read those books. I'll drop my app, like I said before. Okay, let's unpack a couple of other things about Wattpad. Wattpad is therapeutic, like I said before. I mean, Wattpad is a good place for young writers. I suggest it for young girls because not only will you share your writing, but you can also grow a platform on there, and a very strong platform. I think you can earn money off of there. I think. I haven't really got too much into that, but I definitely think it's a great place for young girls to grow their platform in writing. If you like online writing, that's okay. If you want to stay up, staying anonymous is okay. I mean, I'm not really anonymous. I have my face on my profile picture, but it's blurry. But you can kind of tell that that's like Cassie, I guess. I don't know. I don't really say my name, but I just think Wattpad is a great place. Therapeutic. It's confusing for the most part, but I think Wattpad is just one of those places that we have to love. I get called a nerd for liking Wattpad. A lot of people don't even know what Wattpad is, which is sad. But also, I mean, I only suggest it for my hardcore readers. But I mean, if you don't like reading, you can test it out because there's something for everybody on there. Like, they have fan fictions about your favorite rappers, your favorite video games, NBA Youngboy, G Herbo, Broadway. I saw a bunch about him. Your favorite TikTokers, Charlie, Dixie, cute little stories in there. And then like I found a Big Time Rush smut. Like they have Big Time Rush books that I still haven't read. I'm gonna read like my favorite one about Logan. Just kidding. What else did I find? I found a Luigi smut, but I mean it was pretty. I didn't read it yet, but I added it to my reading list because I'm ready to see how funny this is gonna be. A Luigi smut, I'm excited to see it. But whatever happens, you know what I mean? What was I gonna say? I'm lacking off words because people are coming inside the house, and I'm a little nervous about listening to a podcast. But not really because I don't really care. I'm talking very fast. This is getting very annoying. But Wattpad is definitely a safe place, very therapeutic, very nice. I suggest it for all if you can handle it. Because there's a lot to take in. One day you could be reading a cute little story about Jaden Hostler, Nessa, Nads, and all those cute little white TikTokers, and then the next it'll turn into dominatrix slave story. So whatever you're prepared for. If you like that kind of stuff, it's a safe place in the podcast area. We're not going to judge you. It's definitely a lot to take in, but we're not going to judge you. Okay, it's all love here. It's all love. But if you like wattpad as much as I do, marry me. Just kidding. Love you. But just kidding. I mean, unless you have a man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, my finger's always available, come from the ring on, if you know what I'm saying. If I sound weird, I'm also sick. Not really. I'm getting better though, but I'm so congested and my throat still kind of hurts just a little bit. But yeah, I promise I won't be leaving you guys abandoned too much. But I love you guys so much. I love you guys so much. Bye. And like I said before, I know I don't get a lot of streams, but for the people who do stream this, I love you so much, and I thank you guys every day. Because my podcast may be small, but you streaming it makes it a lot better. So yeah, thank you guys so much again for streaming, listening, and tuning in wherever you are. Good night, good morning, good afternoon. I don't know, some of you guys can be on a different planet. Don't really know, but yeah, I love you guys so much. Bye.